Welcome to Transitions. I'm your host, Antoinette Zloty. I am very excited to talk about tennis, and I am going to be talking about tennis with Steve Obeng. Steve, tell us a little bit about how you got involved with tennis.
Well, I've been playing tennis probably half my 70 plus years as an adult. Started playing around age 30. Found a buddy that was also into it big time. We were both passionate about it, playing and watching. So we started, I got myself a racket, a cheap one, and of course, so after a couple of years, we figured, this is fun that we can do pretty much every weekend. And so that's how it started, and I haven't stopped since. Years, mostly we play every summer on the weekends where, when you're working, you're almost a weekend warrior. So we play on the weekends. Even in the winter, we used to play at Maxwell at the University of Manitoba. They had an indoor courts there. Yeah, and sometimes we'll play at Taylor Tennis. They have indoor courts there too, but most of the time we play summertime, and there are courts all over the city anyway, so that's what we do.
Now, when you first started, did you have another interest in sports that sort of because it wasn't until you were in your late 20s, 30 or so that you started tennis. What kind of sports were you interested in your junior years?
Well, coming from Ghana, to us football, which Canadians call soccer, it's almost like ice hockey to Canadians. Everybody's nuts about it. So we all played football. And as a matter of fact, when I came to Winnipeg, we started playing in the Industrial League, and was doing that in the summer pretty much. So yeah, that, and also when I was in college, I did a little bit of volleyball and badminton, but tennis was always the thing I really enjoyed the most.
And so these other sports didn't really keep your involvement. I'm sure you probably still watch soccer on television or go to games and stuff like that, right?
Yeah, I still do. And but when you, soccer, especially as you get older, your knees can't hold up as well. And so I sort of, and I did a little bit of running, of course. Did the half marathon 1 year, I think. And so we, Charles Newman, he passed away a few years back. We into running and playing tennis. So it was, actually because of him that I actually, get to because one thing about tennis is finding somebody dedicated and reliable that will show up when they say they will. That's what makes it so hard for people to get into it, because somebody will tell you they'll show up, and then you go to the, get to the court and they're not there, and that's no fun.
So the friend that you had from 30 plus years ago, that's the same person you play with?
Yeah, it's the same, and also, but over the course of the years, met some other people, and so the two of us played most of the time. But when one of us couldn't make it for one reason or the other, there's people that you met on the court. There's a lot of socializing, again. And so sometimes you run into them in the shopping or something. Oh, yeah, I know you from tennis. You want to hit with sometimes, and you exchange contacts, and the next thing you know, you meet up and you're having fun hitting balls. Yeah, so.
And did you find that people were patient with you as a beginner? Because transitioning into a sport is sometimes discouraging for people when they start it and they meet up with people who've been playing it a long time?
And
Or were you kind of like a natural? Did you take to it just like that?
I did take to it naturally, but it took me at least 2 years to get into, probably 3 years to get into what you call probably level 3, recreational tennis level 3. And so what I used to do is I'll go to any school, even if back of the building, and on the playground you just practice. You hit the ball against the wall and it comes, and you do that, and before you know it, you're hitting the ball consistently and getting it in, and that's the main thing with tennis.
So this good eye-hand coordination,
you
you're
need that.
sharpening that,
Yeah.
eh?
Yeah, hand-eye coordination, very important. Also anticipation. Once you hit the ball, and you got to anticipate to know where the person may hit it to the next, So if you're able to actually anticipate well, that's what makes the pros, better than the rest of us, yeah.
My sort of introduction to tennis also came later than childhood, and but I really enjoyed it a lot in northern Manitoba when I worked up there. Some of us would play, and I agree with you about the consistency and being able to find people who also want to play. We did a lot of indoor tennis because we had a lot of minus 50 degrees weather up north, and there was a social aspect to it as well.
Yeah.
Right? Because the people you see who might get together for a barbecue together with them, or the wind-up.
Yeah, you have coffee after all. You sometimes, like guys that I used to play with, that were playing with that for health reason can't play anymore. They will still come and watch, and then after we're done playing, we go to tennis and have coffee, and often, and sit down and chit chat, Yeah, so you meet, some interesting, nice people, so there is a social aspect to it that's, it's also good.
So, okay. One of the things I really like about tennis is serving. Some people don't like to serve, but I like to serve, and I like to serve where a person cannot return that serve, because that's a good way to get points. Now, I haven't played in a number of years now, so I mean, I would probably have to go very easy on the serve and not try to do that aggressive serve that is hard to return. On a scale of 1 to 10, how would you rate your ability in terms of the serve? Where would you put yourself?
Scale of 1 to 10. Right now, after my shoulder surgery, because I have already I've had surgery on both shoulders.
Sorry,
after that, I'll probably rate myself around 6, because I don't even serve overhead much anymore. If I'm playing in a competitive situation, I would serve underhand serve, because it's my shoulder can't hold it up, can't hold up that well anymore. But yeah, the main thing with serving, though, it's not so much how hard you're gonna hit the ball. It's in the toss. When you toss the ball, when you toss the ball, if you're able to toss it and hit it at a point consistently, yes, then you get the feel of the ball travel and the court, what you call, the court geometry.
Geometry.
If you're able to actually get the ball in, and the speed comes later. If you want to start,
so I had precision and speed at one time.
So if you can you get your precision in, and then the speed comes out with practice, And but if you want to serve hard right away, I see a lot of guys do that and they get frustrated, and my serving not good. Return game, yes. Backhand, very good. So when I used to play competitive, we used to play at Sergeant Park. Everybody that comes in, and you see, watch that guy's backhand. That was my bread and butter. Now I can't move as well anymore.
Oh.
So but I'm still able to,
So sports injury or
yeah,
lifting
yeah.
heavy objects?
Well, sports injury, and also, yeah, it's both knee and shoulder, both surgeries also from playing tennis. Yeah, so.
Oh, I see. So
Yeah.
all that love of the sport has its consequences.
It
too.
does, but if you love it well enough, then soon as your surgery is over,
Try
you're
to
back.
get back out there.
You get back out there.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
so I haven't really let that stop me because I enjoy it that much, and to the point where it's in years gone by, it used to be almost like religion. We'll get up minus 30. Charles and I are at Max Bell Center. We get there before the workers come.
Come. Yeah.
We get in and set up the court for ourselves.
Yeah.
6:30, we're able to play a couple hours before people start coming in. So we start playing at 6:30. People start coming in at 8. We've had our fill for the day, so we're good to go. So, and we used to do that pretty much every winter for about 10, 15 years. But we were both passionate about the sport.
The
and-
sport,
and
So that's good to
yeah,
actually
so-
connect with people
Yeah.
in that way, and because you're mutually helping each other, like
Yeah. Well, physically, because what it does is you are getting physical activity, which is good for your health. And we were playing, like when the two of us played, it wasn't for points, but we will chase balls like our lives depend on it. And so when you do that, you're actually free to hit the ball and hit it well. And so we set up hitting, trying to get as long rally as possible. And it's fun because
Yeah,
when you hit the tennis ball and there is the sweet spot of the racket. Now, if you hit it at the sweet spot and hear that pop sound and the ball goes in, the feeling is actually, it's a good
Excellent.
feeling.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I can identify with
Yeah,
what you're
so-
saying, because I did have a love of tennis at one time. I still have, a couple of rackets at home, and so you're inspiring me to get back on the court there and get going.
Yeah, you're
So,
never too old. Yeah.
like
so-
even tennis balls, Like you would have popped that open
Yeah.
there, because you brought those here to
Yeah.
share with our viewers.
Well, no,
Okay.
we buy big box online, and because it's hard to find a good ball. This is
I see
like
that,
you can
yeah.
see how hard it is.
Yeah, and they're very good,
Firm, yeah.
solid. Yeah,
And yeah,
tennis
so
balls. Yeah.
After
Oh,
about
that's good.
10 plays, or probably a month of playing with this, you got to bring out another
another one.
Yeah, because
Oh, I
they get
see.
soft. And so,
Okay.
So,
Okay.
yeah.
So around what price? Like, okay, you it sounds like you've been at it for a while. So you've kept some things like the tennis shoes. These are regular shoes.
No, these are tennis shoes, and as you can see, they are stiffer. And so, because there's a lot of north, south, east, west movement, like lateral movement, you want to stabilize your foot as much as possible. So you can, like when I started, I was playing in cross training shoes or running shoes, and had a lot of injuries, so we decided, okay, spend the money, get the right footwear. And this is actually tennis shoes are designed specifically for the sport. So the the way they hold your feet, because the last thing you want is for your feet to be moving in the shoe.
Sure.
And you don't want to have it too tight so that you catch up circulation. But so it fits just right enough that there is no movement of the foot in the inside the shoe, and yet when you move laterally, you still have enough support. Because if you don't, then that's where you roll ankles and people get injured. So getting the right footwear is
And a good
It's-
fit. It's really
it's
good.
very important.
So, say for a Christmas gift, it's better to give a gift card or the money for the shoes
Yeah.
and take the kids in,
Yeah.
or your husband, or your brother, or your
Yeah.
sister, or your wife, whomever, and have them be fitted.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
and
Don't
there-
surprise them with,
no.
I bought you a pair of
Yeah,
tennis
no.
shoes.
There are places,
Yeah.
the Winter Club is actually very good for that. When you go there to get, and that's where I've been buying my shoes and
Yeah.
equipment most of the time. The guys there actually, they're very
help
good.
you.
They help you
Yeah.
get a good fit. And, you know, it's a little pricey, but you know what, it's worth it.
So, what else do you have there? This looked like
Okay, there's
a
this,
grip or something?
yeah, this is
Oh,
the grip, you know, wrap for the racket.
wrap for the racket.
Yeah, so they have it comes in different colors, you know. And
How
now-
long do your rackets last?
well, the rackets themselves will last forever.
A long time.
The string, however,
The strings.
the strings break. I probably string at least once a year. I string one racket, and there are places in town that would do it. Like the Winter Club is one. Taylor also have a guy there that, and so does Tuxedo Tennis. They have people there, professional tennis racket stringers that have the machine to do it, and so you
So
leave it there and they'll string it for you.
And what about hydration? Do you find you keep yourself hydrated?
Always have water. That's
Hydration.
why you get your bag there. Always
You
make
get a
sure
bag.
that
And
there's
you have
water.
a tall bag too. That bag carries your
Yeah, it carries
rackets
the
in?
racket, the shoes, because the shoes, because of the way they fit, you don't want to be wearing them too much.
I see, only when you play.
When I don't even
No?
wear them till I get on the court,
Cord. Oh,
and then you put them on in the court, and then you're
Oh,
playing.
wow.
'Cause that's what they are. It's for tennis. So
Tennis.
it's almost treated like bowling ball. you
Yes,
know, I mean bowling shoes.
shoes.
When
Oh.
when
Yeah.
when you're getting ready, that's when you put them on. It's not for walking. It's not for running. It's for playing tennis, and
Yeah.
it's dedicated. So
And that's
I
it.
put them on when I get onto the court, and make sure so it fits right, and then you know, start having fun.
I like how you talk about practicing on your own against like the school
Yeah, you go to
wall
the
or,
school, yeah.
or a recreation
Yeah,
center.
rec center. Yeah, you go there and there's nobody
you go and hit the
nobody
ball
and just by yourself,
and
take
do
the ball
some-
and hit it.
Yeah,
Yes,
and hit against and
Yeah,
so on.
Tennis is one of those.
Yeah,
you,
yeah.
you need somebody that's just as crazy as you are about it. Otherwise, they they won't show. You know, you be in the court and they won't show up. So I've had that happen to me. The guy, I talked to him at a party and said, "Oh, you guys, okay, I'll be there." I said 7 o'clock. He said, "Yeah, I'll be there at 7." I get there at 7, set up everything. 7:30, he's not there.
Not serious then.
I phone him up and he says, "Why aren't you here?" "Oh, I went to a party last night." And I said, "Click." Okay, you're
no.
not serious.
Not
you
my
know.
tennis
You know,
buddy, no,
Yeah,
no.
you know. So, but yeah, you need somebody that's dedicated to the sport
Yeah.
as you are. So
You know, as you're saying that, I'm remembering one of my friends. We used to play pretty regularly. And then right around the time that I was really active in playing tennis with her, we would get together and play. I got an injury at a fitness place. And our wedding was coming up, and so my husband and I, like, it was really important to be able to wear those shoes that you wear when you're getting married. So I had a little injury right there at the back, right the back behind my ankle, like
yeah.
sort of. And actually, it hasn't been that long. You know, like people don't realize how long it's been since they've actually played a sport. Do you then celebrate the milestones of the fact that you transitioned into this sport? It's been a great sport for you. You and your friend are really have been playing for years and years, do you guys go out and say, this is our 20th anniversary, this is our...
No, we just show up.
Just show-
We
guys,
show-
eh?
Yeah, yes, these guys. We show up and do our thing, and
Yeah.
then at the end of it, hey, you want to stop for coffee? Yeah, it depends if it's after 11.
Yeah.
You want to stop for a beer? Yeah, sure.
Because it sounds like a lot, that's a lot of years,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Like you've got at least 30 years of playing, having the,
Minimum.
a
Minimum.
steady
Yeah.
partner in tennis, and it's great too when you get the support of loved ones. So are there some people who are particularly supportive?
Well, yeah. Well, my late wife, rest her soul, when she was around, that's one thing she knew, not to interfere. That, okay, this guy and his tennis, anything else, yeah. But when it comes to tennis, okay, you're on your own. And so I had all the freedom to do as much tennis as I wanted. And if I wanted to spend money on a new racket, there was no issues there.
Yeah.
Because, you know, she was very good that way. So, yeah. And I've met a lot of people. I had a Vietnamese guy that I play with now. And, you know, he's also very dedicated. When he says he's going to show up,
Good.
he's there. So, yeah. And I've been friends with him, probably, I'll say 15 years, you know, playing. Yeah. So, yeah, you meet people from different, you know, cultures and, you know, it's a good way to socialize.
Yes,
Yeah.
that's good.
It's a good way to socialize.
That's really good.
Yeah. So.
Have you done any lessons? Have you taken, taught other people?
Well, when I worked up north, I used to teach the kids after school. You know, give lessons. You know, when I was in Snow Lake,
Oh, yeah.
yeah, I did a couple of lessons for the kids. Yeah, in the summertime. Yeah.
I think that in small communities too, probably a lot of people try different sports, and
different things.
you can connect up with
Yeah.
people sometimes a little easier than in larger cities, say even like Winnipeg, you know,
Yeah.
because mind you, joining a club or going to a recreation center, that might help. Do you think there's been a falling off of people being involved in tennis over, like there's a big craze now? I do have, my newest racket is the racket for racquetball. I got that before COVID.
Okay.
And then COVID, oh my God, caused a lot of problems with a lot of things that people had going, and then it sort of stopped, and then you've got to get back into it again.
Well, COVID didn't stop us because the outdoor courts were open. Yeah.
And you're miles away from each other
From each
playing.
other, so
yeah,
we
you
were,
can
you know, like
observe distances.
So we were able to play through COVID actually.
Oh,
Yeah,
that was good.
yeah,
Like, it seems to me that some other sports didn't.
Well, like the indoor stuff, you probably
indoor,
couldn't.
yeah,
But
yeah.
the outdoors, like, you know, you are feet away from each other, you
Yes.
know, on the other end of the court.
Yeah.
So yeah, we were actually able to play through COVID that way. So we.
You know, certainly, like, the health benefits are there, health as including social, you know, socialization, eh? I mean, you can't beat that.
Yeah, and the people that I play with, we all seem to have the same goals. First, and is your health.
Health, yeah,
And then, of course,
to stay active.
the social aspect of it. But yeah, health-wise, it's probably one of the better sports to give you a full body workout. Because you're running, you're stopping, you're jumping, you're swinging your arms, you're doing everything. So if you play for half an hour, like I go on the court and we play 1 hour, I've already got my 5 to 7,000 steps in for the day. So
Wow.
really don't have much to do to get your 10,000 for the rest of the day, right?
Yeah,
So
right.
the both of us seems to have the same goal. Say, okay, we want to get our steps in. So you get 1 hour, you really give her, And then after that, you've got your steps in. You've got, okay, you go home and putter around and do whatever, you know, and then before you know it, you've achieved your daily, you know, workout, your heart rate is up and everything. So health-wise, yeah, it's probably, you know, one of the best things out there for you, if you can do it.
So with the injuries part too, though, there might be some supports, like if you start to feel some stresses or in your knee, your shoulder, or whatever, probably you would go online or talk to your doctor to address that early as possible, right?
Oh yeah, you do.
And slow
yeah,
down.
Slow down
Yeah.
and do, like, you know, in my 30s, we just get there and we start playing.
Yeah,
No
yeah.
stretching. Now
you do more stretching?
I actually stretch.
Good for you.
You actually
Good
have
for
to
you.
stretch. You spend the time stretch before you
Stretch.
you know, you start hitting. And I actually took a course at the fitness center, Good Life Fitness. It's probably the best $200 I ever spent on myself for 2 weeks, where they give you, they call it mobility boot camp. And boy, after I was done, and I do that every day now, after you're done, your posture, your joints, everything, when you start doing any kind of sport at all, it helps with your mobility. It does. So that's another
And there's
thing.
no cost to that, or?
Oh no! Once you done the training, then you already have the knowledge, right? So you could do it at home. You could do it anywhere on your own.
I hope that with the increase in technology that you've had your friend take some pictures of you out there on the court and
Probably,
things like that.
Yeah, probably do. Actually, I think I may even have some, because normally
good.
when we go on vacations, for instance, I travel everywhere with my racket. We go, so we're in Mexico, abroad, you know, bring my
your
racket.
So you
my
play on...
And in Jamaica, yeah.
On
So,
vacation.
On vacation, yeah.
Excellent,
Yeah,
excellent.
because most of the resorts do have courts, and some of them actually have workshops, and so you go there, and then sometimes you get into competition, and you know, so yeah, it's a lot of fun. So I travel wherever I go. I travel with my racket. You know,
That's wonderful.
Yeah,
So I'd really like to thank you for joining us on Transitions. But Steve, it's really always nice to speak with you. It's really nice to see your dedication to this sport. Our viewers at home, we really value your time that you spend watching Transitions. Please visit us on YouTube and go to our website and check out some of the episodes that you might have missed. But for now, thank you, and everyone have a wonderful season. Okay, thank you.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.